Jimmy told me you got to get a little fucking. I forgot what you have in your place, but you put your feet up a little bit.
Jimmy looks like he's going down on a luge. Apparently, he stretches his legs out and leans back like a luge.
No. It's like a little step. So when I sit, I can just comfortably. It's like my knees are raised, so I almost look like a little V, a little blubbery, fat-titted V, firing soft serve shit into the toilet.
And wait, are you saying he sits forward or back?
No, when you sit up straight, picture sitting on the toilet.
Are you supposed to sit up straight back?
It doesn't matter. I mean, you can lean.
I think as soon as you slouch, it kind of the plumbing starts slouching, and
Yeah,
that can't be good too.
It's like I'd say it elevates your feet by about 6 inches or so, or 5 inches, so your knees are up. So it just helps my shit work its way through my plumbing and right out the door. As I sit there and play QWERTY on my iPhone.
QWERTY. You play QWERTY on your iPhone?
I love QWERTY on my iPhone.
QWERTY? Yeah. I play shuffleboard bowling on my iPhone as I'm doing it. I try to time it, too, where the shuffleball puck thing, shuffleboard, hits the pins right when the shit hits the water. And then
sound effects?
And then the people go, they applaud in the game. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
You ever hold a shit and you're going to hold it, and then that whole, that weird euphoria watches over? We're I got to hold it. I'm holding it now. It's a little bit uncomfortable. I got to be.
That happened to me once when I was driving, and I had to take my foot off of the gas pedal and just coast until it was over.
Dude, I had to pull over in L.A. once. I had lunch with Whitney Cummings, and I had a Cobb salad and 3 coffees.
Oh my God.
And I'm driving home, and I'm like, all right, the reality is you're in traffic. You're going to shit your pants. How do you spin this? I made it back to my garage in Los Feliz. And I pull into the thing, and I had to sit in the car because I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, maybe you can get on.
I had a pass.
And I opened my car door, and I swung my feet out, and I literally couldn't. If I bent my stomach, I was just going to shit down the back of my legs. So I had to wait to get out of my car. It was the worst fucking pain I've ever felt in my stomach.
Oh, is that funny?
And we've talked about this before too. Your body just knows when the toilet is near,
dude.
Like you could drive an hour and just be going, God, I gotta really go. I gotta go. And the second you pull onto your street, it's like, I'm coming out now. It knows.
I actually will convince myself. Do you know? I will convince myself. Like that day when I finally made it to my apartment. If I undid my pants and I couldn't bend if I bent, I was gonna shit onto my belt and pants.
Wow, you were close.
I had to fucking divert myself. I was like, "Is that a roach?" And then my mind went, "Ha!" And I went, "Ha!" And I dropped my pants and sat.
You fooled your ass.
I really did. I fucking. I went, "What's that?" And when my colon looked,
you sat down.
I'll lie to myself, and I'm stiff legging down my fucking hallway.
Stiff.
Dude, there's nothing worse than when you make it up.
Stiff-legged?
You make it up the elevator,
fuck.
and you gotta stiff leg down, and I see my door, and I'm like, I'm going to shit before I get in that apartment.
You get so excited.
Yeah, because it's like your body it does know.
It just knows it's close.
And the shit goes, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. For a while, it's hanging in there, and then it's like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. And then I'll actually tell myself, all right, I'm going to make a couple phone calls, go on the computer. I'll tell myself I have other things to do to make my shit think there's still 5 more minutes.
You're not that important. You're not that important.
And it works.
Yeah, and then, I'm on the bowl.